Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the East Ascension Drainage District #1 Board of Commissioners meeting on June 10th in the courthouse here in Gonzales. Go ahead and roll call. We are missing Commissioner Turner, Commissioner Robert, Commissioner Cullen. Everyone else is present. Mr. Joseph, would you be so kind as to lead us in the invocation?
Bow our head. Dear Lord, bless this great nation, bless this great state, bless this great parish, and give the council to make the right decision for this parish. And dear Lord, bless all the armed forces serve members today that serve and that give us the freedom we have today. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Agenda item number 3, public comment. If anyone would like to speak on any agenda item, please fill out a card here in the front, either a green card in support or a red card against any agenda item. Agenda item number 4, acceptance of minutes. 4A, acceptance of 5/6/2025 drainage meeting minutes. Motion, Mr. Marlosol. Second, Mr. Varnado. Any questions? Any objection? Hearing none. Item 4B, acceptance of the 1/16/2025 drainage meetings with a typo correction on page 3 from 99% to 90%.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Malonsall, second, Mr. Hillingsbeck. Any questions? Any objection? Hearing none. All right. Item number 5, chairman's report and or announcements. I have no announcements. President Quitmon, would you have anything you'd like to add in that space or anything, or are you good to go? All right, appreciate it. Item number 6A, approval of the Professional Selection Committee's recommendation to select the highest scoring respondent, Hartman Engineering Incorporated, with a score of 381 for the RFQ, Region 9, Ascension New River Stormwater Management Pump Station Project, and to enter a contract not to exceed $6,100,000.
I have a motion and a comment.
Motion, Mr. Malonson, with a question. All right, you go ahead.
No, so I see Mr. Monzon's here. Is this HNTB's doing? Finding this grant money for us?
So, yeah, this is.
I couldn't hear from back there.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the 40 million we secured from ARBC.
Okay.
The funds that I'd secured. And then this is the cost share from us is 21. Some of that comes out of MEGA as the $5 million a year is put into ADAPT. That will reduce that out of MEGA so we can use MEGA for something else.
Okay.
But that was to ensure that we needed to show that we could fund the project through phase 1 completion.
right.
And so
Right, we did that budget amendment earlier this year, right?
we did.
Okay.
The CEA from OCD, we should have got it months ago, but from what I understand, we should be getting it in the next week or so. They're working on that. That gives us full ability to access the 40 million. We have a few comments and a little bit of information on the modeling aspect. So as soon as we get this contract underway, we're going to get Hartman to task Raji, the modeler, to finish that, to answer OCD's questions about the modeling aspect. ELOS to start the environmental immediately, because we cannot take possession of even if the property is donated, we can't take possession until the environmental's done. So those 2 items will be crucial to start right away. As you know, the extent and the transformational aspects of this project are massive. So the pump station itself will have its engineering challenges. So Hartman has brought on BKI as one of their subs to help assist in some of that engineering. We either got to go over the railroad tracks, over the road, over the pipeline, through the levee or over the levee into the Mississippi River, or we have to go under all of those. We got a utility line that we'll have to work out with energy on the height aspect, as well as you can imagine what that structural integrity of that, if we have to go over, how much weight that control structure has to handle. Massive. So it's going to have its challenges, and it's going to be a heck of a process. But we hope to get started immediately on the modeling. That OCD has requested additional information, and as well as the environmental, so that we can work with NOVA to take a donation, because we're still in conversations with them donating the property to us, with and trying to help them out with their, whether it be dirt or mitigation or whatever, and something, so they can be good industrial partners with us like others have. And so those are, hopefully that answers some of your questions, but.
Yeah, that answered a lot more than my original question, which is always good. But no, my question was really, I guess, kind of aimed at. I know back in roughly 2023, right, whenever we started ADAPT, and I know we got a lot of criticism, right? We're going to start spending 1.2 million a year on the DAP program, right? That's more money that we're giving to engineering consulting firms, and I don't know how many millions of dollars that y'all have helped bring back. So I always like to kind of highlight, like, yes, I get it. We're spending $1 million on another engineering consulting firm, but I mean the return on this is tenfold, right? So
Correct.
There's a lot of tens of millions of dollars that we've gotten in the last 36, 48 months that. Without these agreements, without John Monzon and HNTB helping us, that we wouldn't be in the position to have as many capital projects as we have. So, I'm really excited, another $40 million, and, we're getting started on a really big project. So,
Yep.
Not so much a question, just a comment. I like to poke it out, because I in full disclosure, back in whenever we started ADAPT, and, we're going to spend $1 million on, project management consulting fees. Even I'm, a little weary. Is that going to work? Is that going to be good? And it's been excellent. So really appreciate it, man.
So let me highlight, Chair, if I can, a few things that HNTB does that the people don't see, and neither does the council very often, or this commission, to be honest. So they handle our program management on some of our projects that are federally reimbursed. So like this project with federal funds, there will be our owner's rep, ensuring that costs are controlled, ensuring that engineering specs are met. So they're going to be our owner's rep in that. And so they do that a lot, especially in doing that. So two of the LADOTD statewide floodplain projects of Middle Henderson and Welsh Gully, they helped submit those applications. We got both of those. Those should be starting construction soon. They've helped with the control of the aspects of the engineering on the Sorrento surge protection and building that pump station and design. So we're finishing up design, hopefully at the end of this month. They are quality control in that. And the Highway 74 diversion project, they helped be the quality control on that, as well as submitting the application to LADOTD floodplain, and the many other grants that we have listed. So I encourage anyone, because everyone's extremely busy, if you want to come sit in on a DAP meeting, let us know, so you can just see what the amount of scope of work that we go through at HNTB every month, every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, that we're keeping track and moving along and pushing the program forward. So anytime y'all would want to come, we encourage you to attend, sit through it, so you can kind of grasp the magnitude of what we're doing. So it's over $200 million in projects we discuss every 2 weeks, and where we're at with each, and how we're pushing those projects along every month. So encourage you to come in and sit down and go over that, but the public doesn't see that part. All they see is extension of contract, $1 million. They don't get to sit into the meetings that they assist us each and every 2 weeks in getting millions and millions of dollars and assisting the drainage program to leverage every dollar we have to get even more money. And so they oftentimes don't see that. So wanted to highlight some of the aspects of what they do for us each and every day, including our meetings every twice a month. And so, but encourage y'all to come in and sit on and visit us on an ADAPT meeting. Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, I got a second from Ms. Narcino. I do want to speak on this particular item as well. When you talk about leveraging future dollars, that's why I ran for this office. Okay, I want us to work together, figure this out, be as efficient as possible with federal dollars and state dollars so that they continue to come in. Because what we have to do in this parish for infrastructure, drainage, transportation, we don't have the revenue to do. So if we lose those federal and those state dollars for projects like this, which I'm very excited about because it's definitely going to help my district, a district that has until the last floodgate hadn't had a whole lot of attention. And I do have to give my predecessor, Ms. Casso, some credit for that. You know, the gate additions and this administration as well. Other than that, district's been pretty quiet as far as drainage and protection and what have you. There's a 100-year-old community there. You know, those people helped build the parish, worked in the school system, made it what it is now. I think these people deserve that, to be honest. And this is one that, hey, we might be swinging for a grand slam and we might strike out, but at least we got to swing. Because I can say the same thing about Marvin Bro when that idea first came up. They had a lot of detractors, okay? And it came out and it's doing well, right? We're getting what we're doing. Before a rain event, we're able to control something for once. We're able to get out and be proactive. The word is proactive, right? So whatever it may be, that's my opinion, and it will stay that way. So I appreciate what you have done. I appreciate what you continue to do and the updates you give. So I do appreciate that, guys. I've got a motion by Mr. Melanson, a second by Mr. Arsenault. Any objection? Any questions? Hearing none. Item 6B, approval to change order number 5 with Shavers Whittle Construction LLC for the New River Tilting Weir Structure, EAD 15004. Change order number 5 decreases the contract amount by $19,556.98 for a new amount not to exceed $2,265,042.20. This change order also allows 203 calendar days for a new date of completion as May 22nd, 2025. Motion, Mr. Melanson. Second, Mr. Hillingsbeck. Any questions? Any objection? Hearing none. Item 6C, approval of substantial completion of the New River Tilting Weir Structure.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Melanson. Did I get a second, Alonzo? Thank you. Any question? Any objection? Hearing none. Item number 6D, approval of amendment number 10 with H. Davis Cole and Associates LLC for the professional engineering design services, New River Canal Watershed, to extend the contract term through September 30th, 2025.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Melanson. Second, Ms. Alonzo. Any questions? Any objection? Hearing none. Item 6E, cooperative agreement between Ascension Parish Government, East Ascension Consolidated Gravity Drainage District Number 1, and the residents of Herman Guidry Road. Motion, Mr. Hillingsbeck.
I do a second, but also
Just a question.
Second, Ms. Melanson. Go ahead, we got a mic.
Look, this is tied to the same previous CEA,
Yes.
right, from the
This-
finance meeting?
You guys are party to it as well, so the
Okay.
parish government was the transportation department doing the contract.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we were recipients of the drainage servitude and the need to maintain New River, so that's why we're party to it as well.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Other? Any objection? Hearing none. Motion to adjourn, Mr. Vanado. Second, Mr. Hillingsbeck. Any objection? Hearing none. We are adjourned.